Whoever is selling is gay. And you got to stop, hold it, stop. Unless you are gay, you are gay.
What's up, everyone? This is Tony with JRNY Crypto. Welcome back to another video. So crypto markets aren't looking too good. I do want to talk about this, go over some important stuff that I have found, different reasons why this is happening, and talk a little bit about what could potentially happen here in the near future, and if we're actually going into a bear market, or if this is just temporary and the bull market is going to continue in 2025. So if we look at the past few days, hasn't been looking good. This is actually the worst few days we've had for Bitcoin and crypto since the market started pumping back here, back end of 2024. So things are not looking good right now. Fear is at an all-time high since the bull market started, and things really started picking up here back of end of 2024. Last night, Bitcoin did bounce off 78,000 up to around 85,000 again, but a lot of the gains here have been wiped out since Trump got into office and everything. So still a lot of very bullish things that can happen throughout 2025. The Bitcoin reserve, a large purchase, anything starting like that is really going to help pick things up. And also getting a lot of other countries and companies and whales to start accumulating more Bitcoin as well. But in the short term, there's a lot of fear that is countering that. Fear of recession, fear of World War III, fear of trade wars with the tariffs being implemented right now. So last month when Trump did announce the tariffs, we had a pretty bad time here as well. Pretty much beginning of February, you can see that's when the turbulence started. And then he did announce that they would be delaying it for a month, and that's where you can see this green candle here bouncing off of 92,000 back over 100,000. But since then, has been on a steady downtrend here, and now crashing with word of these tariffs that are going to be implemented. So a lot of fear of trade war and recession is really not helping this, at least in the short term. But there is still a lot of things on the table that can be very bullish for 2025. And if you look historically, the actual crypto bull market peak should be sometime towards end of 2025 or early 2026. So altcoins are pretty much down just as much as Bitcoin, or even more as usual, except a select few altcoins like Litecoin and Hedera today. So Litecoin has been holding up really strong. It's actually one of the only ones here that hasn't crashed in the last week here. A very small correction, but it's pretty much back to where it's been over the last couple weeks here. And I do believe that is because Litecoin is an easy target right now. This is an easy buy the rumor, sell the news, because Litecoin is pretty much the lowest market cap altcoin that is going to be getting an ETF. So some companies have already put in applications for this. It is a legacy coin, and they have been increasing their marketing and stuff. So I feel like whales are just targeting this and accumulating it because they know an ETF is coming, and that's just an easy flip for them same year. So that is one that is holding up pretty strong, likely to go up a lot towards actually getting a spot ETF approval and that going live, but you should expect a crash after that. So there's a number of different reasons why the crypto market isn't doing great right now. A lot of these reasons are compounding. There's just not a lot of new people getting into the space right now. So a lot of the hype has died off from Trump coming into office, talk of a strategic Bitcoin reserve, talks of all kinds of other bullish stuff. We're not really seeing companies and countries accumulate very large amounts of Bitcoin like we were hoping immediately. That doesn't mean the bear market has started and we're not going to get another bull market until the next Bitcoin halving, but it does mean we could have a phase here where things aren't looking too good. I do believe in 2025 things are going to recover overall though, and I will get into that. So Bitcoin hit its yearly low amid market sell-off. Bitcoin dropped 5% to 80,000, while Ethereum fell 8% to 2150, marking its lowest level in 14 months as risk aversion intensifies. So we have other reasons too. Stock market isn't doing great. Crypto generally follows that, especially if there isn't big things happening for crypto. Such a big rally for crypto with all this bullish stuff as well. So corrections are normal going into a bull market. And I do want to show you guys something for that as well. So this image from Plan B, This is very important to remember. This is brought up every bull market cycle, that there are big corrections along the way. So we can see there was a number of 30 to 40% corrections here while Bitcoin was on a steady rise. So right now we are in a pretty big correction as well, but we could have a bounce back and keep climbing into new highs like we saw in 2017 bull market. So I do believe the main factor that is affecting the markets right now is the tariffs. There's a lot of fear of trade war and a recession because of this. So Trump's bold tariff plan targets Mexico, Canada, and China imports, announcing an additional 10% tariff on China. So I do believe this is the main factor because we saw this play out end of January, beginning of February. Like I mentioned here, where you see this huge green candle recovery in this downtrend. That's because Trump did announce that they would delay the tariffs for a month, but now these are coming into effect here, and that's where you get this market crash. So this could just be a temporary correction, and then things start moving upwards again, especially if there's a solution found and things aren't as bad as people are expecting. But a lot of fear in the market because of this. People are expecting a trade war or even a war altogether. So we can see here, that's when things started dropping pretty steadily. But then when they did announce the month delay, that's where we had this green candle, huge recovery back over 100,000, but then a steady downtrend, knowing that that month delay is coming up and then experiencing that drop. So there are other factors affecting the market and increasing fear, like a record-breaking exchange hack, $1.5 billion of Ethereum being hacked from Bybit exchange. So other factors as well, of course, all this meme coin stuff going on, people launching meme coins and then basically pump and dumping immediately, and just scams overall. A lot of money being drained out of the Solana ecosystem, which is why Solana is down even more. So not only do we have all those things increasing fear and negatively affecting the crypto space, but if you check Google trend levels, we have been on a steady decline since end of 2024. Blue is the Bitcoin search, and you can see there's been a steady downtrend, which means less and less new people are coming into Bitcoin and crypto, which means there's less buy pressure with increasing fear and decreasing buy pressure. That does mean that in general things are going to go down, especially with stock markets and fears of trade war and stuff. So personally, I would like to see these trend levels on a steady incline for at least a month before I'm confident that the bull market is really picking up again. You will be seeing prices rising with that, but we really need a major bullish event to take place as well, like the strategic Bitcoin reserve. Any large company acquiring a very large amount of Bitcoin would really help as well. So we did have Michael Saylor acquire another 20,356 Bitcoin for around $2 billion at an average of $97,500 per Bitcoin. Immediately the market started crashing afterwards. A lot of people saying he is a sell signal. Pretty much every time they've bought over the past couple months, there is a dip afterwards. So even though he's taking a lot of Bitcoin out of circulation, it doesn't matter because the selling pressure is greater, the fear is greater. So another negative thing here is that we are seeing some pretty big outflows from Bitcoin ETFs. Bitcoin ETFs in the past 8 days have recorded consecutive outflows accumulating to $3.27 billion. Not only that, but BlackRock itself has started selling. BlackRock has turned its strategies to offload Bitcoin, which was once a well-known purchaser in the market. So it isn't all negative. There is some positive things happening for crypto as well. Of course, we do need to see some major things happening and some of this fear for the economy in general to start clearing up. If we do go into a recession, if the stock market continues going down, it's going to be much harder for crypto to start rising unless some extremely specific crypto-related bullish news happens. So SEC has just confirmed that meme coins aren't securities and they're actually collectibles. Of course, they will still go after people if they're promising return on investment or promoting it the wrong way, pyramid schemes, anything like that. But if a meme coin launches and they state clearly that it's not an investment, that it's purely for entertainment purposes and it's nothing along the lines of an investment, then the SEC has made that clear they aren't securities. That alongside dropping investigations on many big crypto platforms like Gemini, Robinhood, OpenSea, Coinbase, and Consensus. This is massive. So this really is some huge news because that means there isn't going to be anything negative coming from the SEC towards these companies. They're probably going to drop a lot of the investigations on various crypto projects as well. So even though things aren't looking great at this current moment, it's very likely it's just a temporary correction and things continue upwards throughout 2025. One of the main arguments here being that none of the fundamentals have gone away in general. Trump is still in the White House. Lawmakers keep pushing crypto bills. Altcoin ETFs look increasingly possible to be greenlit. The stuff with SEC being cleared up. Fintechs keep creeping into the industry, and institutions remain excited about digital assets. People are building, things are being worked on. So likely very bullish stuff to be coming out and rolling out throughout 2025, especially as a lot of this fear for the markets in general are cleared up. If we don't go into a recession, have a trade war, this stuff with tariffs doesn't affect the markets as much as people think. Those fears will clear up, and as bullish stuff starts rolling out, we will start breaking previous all-time highs again. So I have been talking about doing a new trading series challenge, and this is actually going to be the biggest one yet. With all the fear right now, I am waiting to try to time the bottom. So this could be starting very soon, but I was expecting a dip here with the tariff news coming. So could be a good time here. We could be close to the bottom. I'm going to play it by ear right now, but I will keep you guys updated on X. So this one's going to be different because I'm going to be doing 3 simultaneously, and I'm going to be trading on decentralized exchanges rather than on a centralized exchange like I did previously with limited coin options. Previously, I only traded while doing the video as well, which really restricted me. So we're doing Ethereum, Solana, and Cardano all at once, starting with 10,000, trading our way up to 100,000. I'm fairly confident I could do this on all of these chains throughout 2025. So if you do want to follow along with that, see what I'm doing and learn from that, be sure to be subscribed, hit the bell, follow me over on X too, because that's where I will most likely be announcing it, but I will be doing YouTube updates on this. But like I said, I'm not going to trade during the time of the video this time around. I'm going to be trading when I see fit and when the best trades are happening, especially with meme coins. You really have to time those correct, and those are a lot of pump and dumps and stuff. So I will be playing with some risky stuff as well. Cardano, I've had some crazy returns, multiple 10x's. One small cap I picked up, I put like 2k ADA into it, and at the peak, they just had some big news. It was worth 72,000 ADA, and it's still holding up pretty strong. So lots of cool stuff happening here on other chains. It's not only on Solana, it's not only meme coins. There are great utility coins launching. There's opportunity everywhere. So like I said, follow over on X if you do want to get updates on that and more updates throughout the day. There will be links in the video description. You can also follow Block News and JRNY TV, which is our new YouTube channel where we're doing more consistent, high quality content. So lots of different stuff here. If you guys do want to stay updated and stay ahead of the herd, find out about this type of stuff before anyone else. We do have our full team working on this and pumping out media. It's only going to increase from here as well. I'm going to be doing more videos also. We do have a couple crypto related platforms launching soon as well. So that's it for this video. Like I said, still pretty confident in the markets for 2025. Maybe have a temporary correction here. But like that chart I showed you guys in 2017, there's going to be big corrections along the way. You do have to expect that. It's great dollar cost average opportunities. So great time to sit down and figure out your entry and exit strategy and figure out what your goals are for crypto throughout 2025 and beyond. I have a very long-term outlook, so crashes like this don't affect me as much. If I do have money to buy, that's a great opportunity. You sell a little bit on the way up, and then you have more money to buy on the dips. Rather than going all in on meme coins or small cap coins and then losing everything and then leaving the space. There's so much opportunity here. So that's it for this video. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update on the current market crash and where things are likely to be headed. I will be doing more videos. I am still bullish for 2025. We could be in a temporary correction, but very likely in the long term, throughout 2025 alone, we are going to be breaking previous all-time highs. I do think altcoin season is very likely by mid 2025 as well. So we'll see how things play out. I do think a lot of this fear and negative stuff happening is going to clear up though, and the markets are going to be recovering in general. So again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.